And we're back. Okay, hi guys, and welcome to another video. We're here at Sifala, and this is the second time I'm filming this episode. Basically, I was doing some stuff cleaning out my PC, I accidentally deleted some raw files, and then because I was cleaning out the PC, I did a defrag which corrupted the files so they couldn't be recovered. Yada 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 yada. So basically, I filmed this episode already. I'm now filming it again today on Thursday, and basically, all you guys need to know is that there's a chunk of the original stuff I shot that I'm just gonna put in because that didn't actually get corrupted. So basically it will be a bit weird of kind of me in the past and then me in the present. But yeah, so the episode will start. What are we gonna do today? Well, the episode starts out with me going out here, out into the Drakar Lake, out through this portal, because I want to show you guys the white mower flock. The white mowers, they're very rare. You can find them in various places in the Far Shiver Peaks, and they're a cool pet for rangers, and they're one of these things that sort of when I started doing my Eye of the North Let's Play, or when I was planning it out, this was one of those things I really wanted to show everyone. Now, they're quite rare. They don't spawn every time, so you kind of have to keep zoning in and out of the portal. So basically, yeah, and the footage where I found the mowers from yesterday, I've managed to keep actually. So I'll cut us to that, to me finding the mowers, and I'll see you guys in a second. So yeah, and then we'll talk about what we're actually going to be completely doing in the rest of the episode. Enjoy. Ah, there we go. Whee, there they are. Here are the white mowers. That was about 10 minutes worth of zoning in. That's the one nice thing about Audacity, I guess, is that you can see exactly how long you've been doing it. So they are quite rare. It takes quite a few zones for them to appear. This isn't the only place in the Shiver Peaks you can find them, but this is the best place to find them. Usually, if you don't come out of that portal, they can be ages away before you get to them. So you can actually charm these. So you would just use Charm Animal, and they're actually kind of weird in this regard. Most animals, when you try and use Charm Animal on them, every single one in the game, except for these, will start attacking you at that point. But these guys don't. They just keep running. They just keep running, and they never stop. They're very sort of, I guess that makes them seem quite peaceful until we capture them and force them to fight. The only other weird thing about white mowers, they're very cool though, aren't they? And I'll let them go with their gold, gold tinted wings and stuff. The only other interesting thing about them is that they don't actually sound like mowers. They don't make the mower noise. They make the flamingo noise. They sound just like Corey, which is kind of odd. But yeah, there you go. That's the white mower flock. You can find them as well outside Varahar Fells, and I think that's it. But there could be some other locations. I don't think I've ever seen them in any other locations from that though. So yeah, those are the white mowers, and basically I just wanted to show you those. But as for the quest, what are we actually going to be doing for the majority of this video? We're going to go back to Kilroy and complete this last Kilroy Punch-Out quest, because to tell you the truth, guys, we finished pretty much all of the Far Shiver Peak quests. There are other quests that we can get that start here. For instance, the other one with Gwen that starts here but actually takes place in Ascalon, and a few other ones that, but they're sort of the extra quests that are around here are to do with the Dwarves, and they're kind of relevant to the fourth arc of Eye of the North. You know what I said about how they described it as arcs? So you've got the arc in the homelands, the arc in the Far Shiver Peaks, the arc on the Tarnish, or everywhere basically. This arc here with the Asura, and then you've got the fourth final arc with the Dwarves, which is what we're coming up on too soon. Give it 3 or 4 episodes, maybe 5 tops, and we'll be there. When we do that, we're gonna go ahead and hang out with the Dwarves a bit more. But having said that, Kilroy is a dwarf, so I guess this kind of counts. But we never did finish these, did we? So let's finish. I did complete these with Matt, didn't I? I think I did. I've been training with these Norn to learn the ways of brass knuckle brawling. I gotta say, them big fellas. Yeah, we haven't actually done these with Matt just yet. Okay, so I guess off screen I will complete the quest we already saw. So Punch the Clown, you remember all these basic ones. And then I'll show you that last one we didn't do before. And then we're actually going to go find the King of the Dwarves. We're going to go say hi to Jalis. So I will see you guys in a second. Oh, okay, there we go. That's those 2 quests done. We've just basically we just went and killed Thingy-mabob. Did you see the look on their faces when we crashed their party? Fists are flailing. I've not had a better time in years. Good fighting, Matt Greenspring. I need to go ice my fist down now. I suggest you do the same. Okay, so here's the last one. I've got good news, Matt. Word of our Thronus stomping got out. You've earned yourself quite a bit of respect. So much, in fact, that Bjorn Thunderfist, the brawling champion, has challenged you to a match. Will you face the brute in unarmed combat? Okay, I have the heart of a champion. Bjorn won't know what hit him. One thing that I do want to mention about Kilroy that I haven't demonstrated and probably won't, is that in most of the explorable areas in Eye of the North, hopefully I can talk about this while playing, and just fine. You'll notice we're in the Norn tournament arena as well. I love the way they reuse this instead of taking you somewhere else. It says Bjorn Thunderfist. I think he's pretty simple to take out. Or at least let's hope so. I'm just going to spam my skills. The thing is, where people farm this for like a survivor title, like I did it as well myself before I realised how much faster the tiers were, and you just get used to just mindlessly hammering the skills, because honestly it might seem really skill based, but quite often it just comes down to yep, just keep hammering them and hopefully you'll do okay. Mind you, he is kicking my ass. Crap. Maybe I should be focusing on interrupts. Anyway, yeah, what I was going to say is that Kilroy, if we die, we die. Is that Kilroy, you can find him out in the different various explorable areas out there, and he is out there. And he'll usually lure you into some horrible quest where he does everything he can to get you killed. Basically, you have to protect him. If you can, you get lots of, I think it's dwarf reputation you get. That would make the most sense at the very least. And you can get this reputation, and I've just got to try and get these blocks right. Fuck, he keeps blocking my big hits. Son of a bitch. Oh, we've been KO'd. Yeah, so you can actually, and basically Kilroy will then run off and go and do his own thing, and you've got to keep up with him, and it will spawn loads more Stone Summit. It's brilliant. It's all back to how, you know, he's based on Leroy Jenkins. I love the way Arenanet did that, despite the fact, you know, they're like competitors to World of Warcraft, but yeah, whatever. So, from what I remember of this, and from what I'm seeing right now, it looks like we can just keep hitting him, and as long as you can click fast enough to get yourself back alive, if he knocks you out, which he's probably going to do a few times, you can get yourself back on your feet. It's actually quite nice Dwarven boxing. You can get like an auto clicker, and it's not like using a real macro or anything. You can get an auto clicker though. So while you hold down the left mouse button, it clicks really fast. That's what I used to use for this, so that basically you could survive anything you possibly wanted to. Oh, we're still up on 1 health. Oh, can we knock him down? Ah, well. So yeah, that was really... I actually remember when I was first trying to figure out how to auto-click, I made a thread on Guild Wars 1 Guru. This was one of the first threads I'd ever made. Oh, sorry about that. Someone was calling me in the house. Yeah, no, it was one of the first threads I'd ever made on Guild Wars Guru. And basically, I titled the thread something like macro keyboard or something, or it was some stupid combination of things, and basically I just had everybody looking at the thread title and then freaking out thinking that I was trying to learn how to bot in the game, and basically nobody read my first post, which was basically I'm just looking for a way so that I can click faster during the boxing, which I guess in a way it is cheating, and I would totally understand if people were annoyed about that, but the fact is, like, this was one of my first ever threads, and I just had like 40 replies in a really short period of time, just everybody shouting saying people like this shouldn't be allowed to play Guild Wars, I can't stand people like this, and I'm sitting there like, oh god, I named the thread so badly, and I never actually went back to Guild Wars 1 Guru for quite a long time after that, but yeah. Right, so we almost got him here. People need me to give them my bank card, so I've got to stop filming in a second, but I don't want to stop until he's dead. Come on. Oh god, was I just lagging out a little bit there? Come on, man. How much health can you have left? There we go. KO'd. Sweet. There is one more quest after this. Well, basically we get to fight all kinds of different enemies from around the previous campaigns, which is pretty awesome. So, we'll see that in a moment, but I will be right back. Turns out I never would be right back, because that's where I obviously had to export from Audacity and then the whole thing crashed. So hi guys, the rest of the video is going to be with me, regular wooden potatoes from the future. So here I am speaking to Kilroy. This is still previous day footage. He says, "Ha, Bjorn will be feeling that one for weeks. Perhaps you should change your name from Matt Greenspring to Thunderfist, eh? I'll be laughing about this at the tavern tonight." And you can see my cursor in front of Thunderfist there. That's because I was basically ranting about how all these characters keep wanting me to change my name, and I've kind of come to accept that Matt is a great name. So there you go. I kept this bit of footage in because you can't obviously show me getting the skills and stuff again. So here's a couple of more Dwarven skills. And we actually get another quest here, the last one in this chain, and it's pretty fun. I had well, not hell, I had a pretty fun time on it yesterday. We'll see how it goes this time. So he says, "Word got out now that you defeated Bjorn, and now travellers from all over the world want to face you in the ring, even livestock. I've got a full tournament lined up for you this time, 8 different opponents in a row to try and defeat. Care to take on the world's best with your lightning fists?" Okay, so I will break them. We'll hit a loading screen, and then I'll do some live filming and show you the rest of the video. So I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, it's go time. Let's do it again. Alright, so this is Kilroy's Punch-Out Tournament. I can come into this a little bit more confident this time. Okay, so one thing to notice is the last quest reward we actually got some gold brass knuckles. Definitely equip those. They're actually... It doesn't seem like much, you know, it's 5 to 5 damage going up to 7 to 17. But it really does make a bit of difference. I mean, I don't have max dagger mastery, so it's not going to make a huge amount of difference. But it's always worth just investing in it anyway. And if you do have Assassin's Secondary unlocked, I would suggest maybe doing it, because man, some of the guys in this, they're just, it's unbelievable. It's a brilliant quest, because basically what we're going to be fighting here are all kinds of different monsters that we'd found all different times throughout the previous campaigns. A lot of them tend to be from Nightfall, actually. I had quite a few amusing fights yesterday with Hylek, that he kept using this tongue lash thing at me. It was just very annoying. We might find him again. And the enemies you fight are randomized to a degree. Like, for instance, yesterday I was fighting a Modnir centaur, and you know, Modnir, we've actually seen quite a few. I believe those are the ones that are around at least the southern Shiver Peaks here in Tyria, and I think it does hint that they're from the northern, the far Shiver Peaks as well. But man, this one in the in this tournament was just unbelievable. Basically, I sat here talking for ages. You see that nice little interrupt on Healing Signet there? Basically, I got some amazing... crap, I'm going to get knocked out a lot, by the way. I got some amazing interrupts off yesterday, like, you won't believe it. So I was so upset when I'd lost all the footage. I was like, no, I was so pro for this video. But yeah, no, I basically, I spent the start of the video talking about how, oh, it's quite cool. And I do stand by it a little bit. How, you know, they've completely modified our armor, our health, all of our skills, everything basically. But they've actually made it so it's balanced around enemies. I just wasted that interrupt. He's going to heal up. Crap, that was bad. So yeah, a lot of these enemies, it's just about being able to time and interrupt their healing skills, which I just failed again because I was in the middle of doing something else. Alright, but yeah, like, it's really cool the way that it all seems to be quite balanced regardless. However, I spent ages talking about that yesterday, and then there was a... come on, interrupt, and there you go. The jab is a really nice interrupt, I must say. Come on, finish him off. Let's not be stupid here. Get him, get him, get him, get him. No, what? How is that possible? How is that possible? Come on, come on, come on. That does 80 damage. Hit him. Yes, he's out. Sweet. All right, what we got next? A corn and guard. Good. Yeah, I spent ages... oh, for God's sake, I need to get my words out. I was talking about it for ages, and then I fought this centaur that just appeared undefeatable. Just, it was so difficult to take the centaur out. I ended up having to rezone. So hopefully we won't find Mr. Centaur again. Or maybe, you know, if you guys... love seeing me go through pain, then maybe you'll want to see the centaur. But trust me, it was more frustrating than anything, because he could just out heal pretty much everything I was doing. It's always nice when you fight like these corner guards that don't appear to have any heals of their own. But he still knocked me out, really? Yeah, so this is the other thing, obviously. The more you get knocked out, the higher your energy goes, and the harder it is to stand up. Also, another tip, which I did give yesterday, and I've not been following myself today, is don't fight them where they spawn in the pen, because then it takes ages. If you get knocked out, they'll run away from you, and it takes ages for you to come back, right? So, and they'll regen a little bit of health, so you may as well just wait for them to come to you. Come on, Corsair Weapons Master. Come on. I forgot what I was saying before this, basically. Yeah, no, your energy, it keeps going up as you get knocked out, right? I actually kind of like that, how your energy goes up, but that's actually making it harder for you to get back up. It's like the opposite of, you know, actual boxing, or, you know, when people go down. Lion's Comfort, I remember this was hard yesterday. I was very lucky there. I didn't actually know that he was going to use it. It doesn't heal for too much, so it's bearable in that regard, but it casts really quickly, so it's quite difficult to interrupt there, you see. I'm doing amazing this. I don't know, I liked yesterday, where I was doing terribly, but it was hilarious anyway. Alright, there we go. That's another one down. We got to take out 8 people here. So just let them keep coming. I do believe some of them can spawn and end up ganging up on you. Luxon Warrior. Yesterday I think I fought a couple of Gruul together. Or was it just one Gruul? I can't remember. But generally, the Gruul wasn't as dangerous as I thought either. He was using this skill called Enrage. We might see him in a minute. Which really wasn't that bad, actually. This Luxon's been using Healing Signet when he's on really high health. That kind of worries me. Because, look, no, don't spam it that much. That means I'm going to have to knock him down and all kinds of stuff. Look, he just spams it. He must have no other skills. I'm going to have to keep knocking him down. Easy. Come on, give me a challenge, game. Actually, no, don't give me a challenge. Wait, are we done? Oh, no. Here's the Hylek. I think this is the same Hylek as before. So basically, he's got a really cool skill. It's actually got me onto a bit of a speech as well, which I guess I can give again. About, as long as he uses it, actually. Urza from above. Oh, no, I don't think this is the same guy. But basically, this other one, you might have seen it actually a few times in the Let's Play. I don't think I drew much attention to it. They have a skill called Tongue Lash, and when they lash it in your face, I guess, the idea is it sort of poisons you, and it makes your screen go all crazy. It looks like a really weird drunk effect. And basically, I'd love to see more skills like that kind of mess with your UI, or just like effects that go over your screen. But, you know, fucking hell, he does so much damage. What the hell? How am I supposed to defend against that? As long as he's got no heals, I'll be okay. Alright, we're on 30 energy now. Now I'm gonna have to bust out the left hand to start. See, this is what I have to do. Shit, maybe I should just interrupt. Oh no, he has got a healing signet. No, he's going to knock me out so easily then. Oh crap, and he blocks stuff. What? See, this is a good example, right? Yes, it seemed to be balanced. This crap. Yeah, I'm going to have to use the left hand. Yeah, this is what I have to do. I have to start using my left hand and like vibrating on the keypad just to get it up. I got up to about 40, 45 energy and still won yesterday. So hopefully we'll be okay. I guess one good thing is this guy's not healing up. Come on, I should be able to get him here. Come on, come on. Come on. No, you skill 4. Skill 4. Skill 4. Oh, it didn't interrupt. Crap. Will that knock him down? Is that the knockdown? No, it's not. It's not. We'll have to block the Urza. Did we block the Urza? Shit. No. No, 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 no. Ah, crap. Oh, why does he block so much? Oh, he was so close to going down. This isn't... Ah, crap. Come on. Click as much as possible. See, this is why I like that macro. Right, it wasn't a macro, it was just a very simple script. Oh, he's almost on full health. What? How am I supposed to compete with that? Whew. Okay, there we go. That's that Corsair down again. Hi guys, we're back. Yeah, that guy, man, that Hylek, I have no idea. He just took ages to go. We got all the way up to 65 energy, and then I thought, you know what, this is taking me about 10 minutes. I may as well just cut the recording. So yeah, I'm trying again and hoping that we don't come across him. We're on the same amount of kills. And we're doing fine. Actually, we're on 40 energy. That's because my old friend the Centaur was back, but I managed to kill him this time. I realised, no, how did he get me? No way. Oh, it's getting so hard to click these, especially after that huge brawl I just had with the Hylek. Why are you running all the way over there? Stay in the middle. Yeah, no, I realised it was just a matter of moving because the Centaur was blocking with protect his defence. There was no way to get around the block of the Hylek, but oh no, not another Hylek. This isn't the same one as before, is it? No, don't be the same one. Oh no, I think this is a different one. Yeah, this is the Hylek I fought yesterday. Yeah, okay, so this is a Paragon Hylek. He's just meaty. The only way he'll damage you, you'll see he uses this thing Tongue Leash. I didn't realise, oh no, this guy's using Urza as well. Maybe it was a completely different one then. I do remember Blazing Finale though and stuff, Mending Refrain and all that crap. He just slowly wears your health down basically. Right, as long as I just save my interrupts for the right skills, like that. Missed. It took a while to activate there, Matt. What are you playing at? Come on. Oh no, we're doing fine here. This guy's going down. He hasn't tongue leashed me once. Come on, get Leader's Comfort. Nice. Leader's Comfort's good because it takes a while to use and it doesn't heal them for much either, so... You know, come on, Ballad of Restoration, whatever, I don't care. Just finish him off. Got Leader's Comfort again. There we go. And another Corsair Weapons Master. Let's dodge the net. I love the net. That's brilliant. It's got such a good animation. Reminds me of those old times in Alona. We're hanging out, taking out the God of the Scale, all that stuff. Do you remember that? That's still one of my favourite explorable areas, that the Mittani Keys. That place is beautiful. It really is. I can't wait to see what's going on there with Guild Wars 2. We'll be seeing Alona again soon, actually. Oh, I should probably mention this since I only tweeted about it. Halloween in Guild Wars is coming up. It's coming up very soon. I have got planned out for this weekend. Oh, no! Hold on, I'll finish my run in a minute. You can hear my voice shaking where I have to click. So, when you get knocked out, is it just me, or do you not really... You're supposed to get 10 seconds, but by the time I actually look at the counter, it's always on like 6 seconds left. It's crazy. Oh man, this guy's got so much snare. He doesn't seem to have any way of healing. But yeah, Halloween's coming. As you guys know, if you've seen my Underworld things, there's actually quite a few very significant quests you can only do at Halloween. There are also, you know, last year in 2010, just as I started this Let's Play, in fact, you'll see like Halloween items drop in. This must be the last guy. A Dredge. Awesome. You actually see Halloween items dropping on like my first few episodes I was doing, and that's because it was Halloween. And when I first started doing the Let's Play, they'd added whole new awesome quest chains for that Halloween. One to Alona and one to Lion's Arch. So basically, I've got a nice plan, loads of things planned out. Oh, I wish I hadn't closed my eyes while I was talking there. I would have noticed the healing signet. Oh, this judge is actually really beefy, isn't he? Maybe I should be focusing here. Alright, interrupt that, come on. Or maybe he just had a really powerful healing signet, I couldn't quite see. Shit. Knock him down. He got it through. Yeah, look at that! That healed him up almost completely. If he's going to use it so fast that I can't... My thing isn't even recharged by the time he's... means I'm going to have to knock him down and stuff. Come on. Oh, no, come on. You can't do that. You can't have him spam it that quickly. Mind you, we did kill a guy that was spamming it that quickly, but come on. And again... No, how'd he do that? Oh, come on. I've only just realised how bad that probably sounds in Audacity. I've stopped making noises while clicking. Oh, he's completely healed up. What the hell? Why is his recharge so slow? I'm going to have to get two perfect. I'm going to have to interrupt, knock down, and then interrupt him again. Okay, so we've got skill 6 ready. Right, get ready here. This is going to be kind of tough to pull off. Wait. Alright, we've interrupted one. Wait for the knockdown. Wait for him to try it again and then knock him down. There we go. There's the second. There's the knockdown. Okay. Wait for the third. There we go. And again. Wait for the fourth. We'll have to knock him down now. Come on. Oh, God. I didn't interrupt him. Yeah. There we go. Awesome. Victory. So there you go. That is the Punch-Out tournament. Whew. Of course, I can film this one live because obviously it's a repeatable quest, so I can do this one over and over and show you the dialogue instead of having to fiddle around with post-commentary and stuff. I am sorry about that, guys. The start of this video was probably quite weird. But yeah, there we go. So, back at Gunnar's Hold, I'll continue my little story about Halloween in a minute, but I'm sure you've already all guessed what I'm about to say. But yeah, hello Kilroy. We're done. We're done with the Dwarven boxing. You won the tournament. You're the greatest. Well, you're good. I'm the greatest. Okay, sure you are, Kilroy. So yeah, and he gave us some other skills as well, if I remember rightly. Some more Dwarven skills. One of these, if I remember correctly. But there we go. Okay, so next, what we're going to be topping the video off with, I think I actually mentioned this already. We're going to be going to see King Jalis, King of the Dwarves, and we're going to finish off this story arc. And it will end with a cutscene, and then I will put the cutscene in sort of through the magic of editing and stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a second when we've got our heroes, and then when we're on the journey, I will start talking. Here we are, the Ice Cliff Chasms. So to actually get to where King Jalis is, it turns out the Dwarves, they are all around here, and they've set up a base in a place called the Battle Depths. So as I've talked about with these story arcs, basically, you've got the arc in the Char Homelands, you've got this arc, and then you've got the Arenanet arc. There's actually a fourth arc, that's where the game ends. And it's not in a specific overworld region, it actually kind of takes place in the depths of Tyria. So we're going to actually be seeing stuff going underneath the surface, but not just for dungeons. There's actually this place called the Battle Depths. It's a really interesting explorable area, really. You can't get there until you finished all of the Far Shiver Peak stuff. In fact, when I first came out here, I remember on my first time through Arthur North in the Ice Cliff Chasms, I was exploring around and I saw the door to this place. I saw the door to the Battle Depths, but I couldn't quite get in it because I had no idea why, but the gate was shut. It was just another one of those situations where I saw the closed door, and I was just so happy when the plot actually took me here and it all opened up, because I was so curious what was actually behind it. Turns out it's like a hub area, and you can actually go to all sorts of other dungeons through the Battle Depths. It's really cool. There's a particular one called the Heart of the Shiver Peaks, which we'll be exploring. That's kind of how the last arc opens up. A lot of you have been talking about that actually, and I'm looking forward to actually playing that and hopefully not sucking out on it, because everybody talks about just how much trouble they go through doing that. But yeah, anyway, so this is the Battle Depths. In fact, there's something really cool you can do here at the Battle Depths, where you can essentially, you know, the Asuran Homelands mission at Gad's encampment here, and how you have to walk all the way to the Asura gate, and then all the way over here, and then all the way over here through the Shards of Ore, and then all the way up. Well, there's actually a shortcut, a really good shortcut that not many people use or know about. And basically, it's as simple as, hold on, let me equip our lovely vampiric scythe there. Oh man, we've lost the skin because we've got splinter weapon on us. Anyway, there's a brilliant shortcut. You can finish the Far Shiver Peaks stuff. You know, I figure a lot of players probably do that. They finish the Far Shiver Peaks arc first because you come out of Boreal Station at the Far Shiver Peaks, so it only makes sense. So I think that's what I did first anyway. And then you can come into here, into the Battle Depths, and you can literally just walk through. Like, there's the portal to Varahar Fells here. I rarely ever use that portal. There is one time that I use it that we'll show you very soon, actually. But there are portals to all kinds of places, and you can actually get north of Sparkfly Swamp very, very quickly by coming through the Battle Depths. You come out of a dungeon up here, if I remember correctly, and you just walk straight on down. It's pretty cool. So that is something you guys could do. I mean, if you're playing with me, you've probably already been to the... I don't know. I have no idea how you guys are playing with me. I've not made it very easy to play with me on this Let's Play. I'll give you that, where I've been jumping from character to character. But if you are in a position right now where you're watching this and you've done the Far Shiver Peaks, but you've not been to that yet, it's a nice shortcut. I definitely do think so. Even if you've already been to the Tarnished Haven, maybe just give it a shot anyway. Anyway, right, so yeah, this is the Battle Depths. It looks pretty cool. We got some other stuff to do. The enemies are a little bit annoying. Like these guys, because I'm always a caster player, they use Vow of Silence, and it's just so annoying, Vow of Silence, because basically you'd have to stand here not doing anything. Oh, we got drakes. These guys are actually pretty dangerous, if I remember rightly, as I mentioned in the other episode. But yeah, so And they use Elemental Shift, if you saw that there, actually. That was one of the skills, like the bear form that you could steal at one point as a Mesmer, and you turn into a Drake. It was a brilliant, brilliant little bug. There are still a few screenshots of it going on out there, and I always regret not having been able to go ahead and do that, but yeah. Anyway, so what I was going to say, there's not really that much left to say, but Halloween, I've kind of mapped out all the stuff. Basically, every year of Halloween, more stuff's been added, more quests have been added. I'm sure more stuff will be added this year, and I have kind of done a bit of a roadmap, and this weekend or next weekend, depending on how long the festivities go on for, I'm going to be filming, as far as I can tell, a total of 7 episodes, and each episode could, some of them look like they could end up about half an hour or so, but it will basically go over everything to do with the festival. It will show you all those awesome, really good quests to do with Doom and, you know, before all the Underworld stuff that I couldn't show you before. Well, we'll be doing that, so we'll actually have the Underworld, if you will, complete now. And we'll be seeing lots of stuff to do with the star of Halloween himself, Mad King Thorn, who's just a really mysterious, really awesome character who's essentially trying to break out of the Underworld. It's very cool. It's basically, obviously, interior, their reason for Halloween is very different to our reason for Halloween in real life, the same as with Christmas and Winter's Day. So there is reasons for why it happens interior, and it's all to do with Mad King Thorn. It's very cool. But so we will see all of that, and yeah, I'm thinking about 7 episodes. Anyway, so if we had the final quest, obviously I've cashed in the reward now, so we can't see it, but if we had the final quest right now, as we walk up here in this main chamber where all of these dwarves are, this is like where the dwarves have set up base here in the battle depths. Well, as soon as we walk up here, it would actually trigger a cutscene for us, which I will now cut into the video for you guys.
Arise, Ogden Stonehealer. We thought you lost. How do you fare?
We have killed many destroyers, sire.
And you have raised an army to do this?
This is my army, my liege.
I think he's talking about us. Ogden has proved invaluable in battling the destroyers. We would have been lost without him.
Yes. Yes, you have done well. Very well indeed.
I am sorry I could not gather more allies, my liege.
It is not the size of the army that matters, but the strength in their hearts. And you have gathered the strongest warriors in the land. Come. My forces have traveled far to reach you, but the road before us is longer and harder still. From here we shall launch our final assault on the destroyers. This will be our base. You have done well, Ogden Stonehealer. We are indebted to you and your allies.
So, yeah, there you go. That's the end of this arc. It's very cool, isn't it? I actually like to end the Far Shiver Peak stuff at the end of that cutscene because it kind of flows into the 4th arc quite nicely. But yeah, there you go. That's all of the quests in the Far Shiver Peak's done, and indeed the arc itself complete. We can speak to Jalis for our reward.
There is much to do.
And he says, "You have done well. Thanks to your efforts, we have potential allies and a base from which to launch a counterattack against the destroyers." Sweet. So we get another monumental tapestry and all of this stuff. So you'll notice that there's some dwarves around here, such as High Priest Alcar, and down here we have Mr. Highstone, or Azar Highstone, and his brother Ural is about as well. Lots of cool dwarves. If you've seen the Sorrow's Furnace stuff, you'll know who these guys are. And there are quite a few quests to do around here. You know this portal I was talking about, to Varahar Fells? This is the only time I ever use this portal. I use it to zone out and zone back in and then grab some quests super quickly. But I'm actually going to leave those quests until we get into the 4th arc, because they all take place underground, and the 4th arc's all about the dwarves. All about the dwarves. It's very cool. So we'll see that when we see it. And in the meantime, in the next episode, we're going to be going back to Tom. Yeah, awesome. I can't wait. We're going to be seeing over the next couple of episodes definitely 2 of my favourite quests in all of Eye of the North, and perhaps even the entire game. They're just amazing. So I will see you guys next time. Take care. Oh, that was not supposed to zoom in, but there we go. Master of Whispers waved for us, and he did the awesome Necromancer wave. Brilliant. Okay, yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. See you later.